Have you ever looked at a small patch of land in your yard and wondered how to turn it into a thriving source of fresh vegetables? You know, many people think gardening is complicated, requires acres of land, or is only for professional farmers, but the truth is, you can grow a productive garden right in your backyard, even with minimal experience. Backyard vegetable gardening allows you to control what goes into your food, save money, and enjoy a constant supply of fresh produce. Today, we're going to explore a step-by-step guide for beginners to create a backyard vegetable garden, with practical tips and strategies to ensure success. By the end of this guide, you'll know exactly how to start, manage, and maintain your own productive garden. Why choosing the right location is the first step to success. The first and most critical decision for a backyard garden is selecting the right spot. Vegetables need sunlight to grow, ideally 6 to 8 hours per day, so choose a location that is not shaded by buildings or large trees. The soil should have good drainage, because waterlogged soil can lead to root rot and poor plant growth. If your backyard has poor soil, don't worry. Raised beds or container gardening can solve this problem while keeping plants healthy and accessible. Even a small balcony or rooftop can serve as a productive vegetable space if you plan carefully. Now, how to prepare your soil for optimal vegetable growth. Healthy soil is the backbone of any productive garden. Begin by removing weeds, rocks, and debris from the chosen area. Loosen the soil to improve aeration and root penetration, and enrich it with organic matter such as compost or well-rotted manure. Compost provides essential nutrients, improves soil structure, and encourages beneficial organisms that support plant growth. A practical approach is to create a compost pile using kitchen scraps, leaves and yard waste over several weeks. Then mix it into the soil before planting. Soil testing can also help you understand nutrient deficiencies and adjust your amendments accordingly. How to select vegetables that are easy for beginners to grow. Choosing the right vegetables is key to a successful backyard garden. Start with easy-to-grow crops that are resilient, fast-growing and forgiving for beginners. Leafy greens like spinach, kale and lettuce, as well as radishes, carrots and bush beans, are ideal because they require minimal care and provide quick harvests. Tomatoes, peppers and cucumbers are slightly more demanding but rewarding for beginners who want to expand their skills. Consider your local climate and growing season when selecting crops, and start with a few varieties to avoid overwhelming yourself at the beginning. Now, how to plant and space your vegetables correctly. Proper planting techniques and spacing ensure plants have room to grow and access sufficient nutrients. Follow seed packet instructions for depth and spacing, and avoid overcrowding seedlings, which can lead to competition for light, water and nutrients. For example, lettuce seedlings should be spaced about 20 centimeters apart, while tomato plants need at least 50 centimeters between them to allow air circulation and reduce disease risk. Raised beds or rows can help organize plants, make watering and harvesting easier, and improve overall productivity. Now, let's talk about how to water and care for your garden efficiently. Consistent watering is essential, especially in the early stages of growth. Most vegetables, prefer deep, infrequent watering rather than frequent shallow watering, as this encourages strong root development. Mulching around plants with straw, leaves or grass clippings helps retain moisture, suppress weeds, and slowly improve soil fertility as it decomposes. Regularly check for pests and diseases, remove yellowing or damaged leaves, and consider natural remedies such as neem oil, garlic sprays, or companion planting to keep your garden healthy. By observing plants closely and taking small corrective actions, you can prevent minor issues from becoming major problems. To maximize your garden yield, consider succession planting. Succession planting ensures you get continuous harvests throughout the growing season. As one crop matures and is harvested, replace it with another fast-growing crop. For example, after harvesting a batch of radishes, plant spinach or lettuce in the same spot to make full use of your garden space. This approach not only maximizes productivity, but also reduces downtime and keeps your family supplied with fresh vegetables consistently. Let's move on to harvesting and storing your vegetables properly. Harvesting at the right time ensures the best taste, nutrition, and continued productivity. Leafy greens should be picked when young and tender, while root crops like carrots and beets should be harvested once they reach the desired size. It's best to avoid leaving overripe vegetables on the plant, as this can reduce overall yield. Proper storage, such as keeping vegetables in cool, ventilated spaces or using simple preservation methods like blanching and freezing, extends their shelf life and reduces waste. Now, why is backyard gardening such a sustainable and rewarding practice? Well, backyard vegetable gardening offers more than just food. It provides health benefits, reduces dependence on store-bought produce, and promotes sustainable living. By growing your own vegetables, you control what goes into your food, reduce exposure to harmful chemicals, and save money. Additionally, small-scale gardening fosters a connection with nature, improves mental well-being, and equips you with valuable skills for survival or self-sufficiency. So, what's the takeaway from starting your own backyard vegetable garden? Starting a backyard vegetable garden may seem intimidating at first, but with the right location, soil preparation, crop selection, planting techniques and care practices, anyone can grow a productive, healthy garden. By following these steps, even beginners can enjoy fresh, nutritious vegetables, maximize their yield, and gain confidence in their gardening abilities. If you found this guide useful, subscribe to Husbandry for more practical farming and gardening tips, and share this video with friends, family, or anyone interested in growing their own food. Backyard vegetable gardening is not just a hobby. It's a pathway to healthy, sustainable living that anyone can start today.